Watch the nine. Watch the nine. Nine is down. Nine is down.
Yes, he says, bring it on. Point, a $500 bonus.
Sometimes you break hard and then you never make a ball.
My break is very weak.
This is the US Open 9-Ball Championship 2003, a great match between two legends of pool, both from the Philippines, a winner of 50 international titles, a two-time winner of the ESPN International Challenge of Champions, a World Pool League winner, a two-time World Cup champion, a BCA Hall of Famer, and a former World 9-Ball champion. He is no other than the Django, Francisco Bustamante. And on the other side of the table, one of the most fascinating pool players in the world, the man who redefined the sport with his magical skills and craftsmanship that brought the game of pool into a higher plane, the most prolific and decorated pool player in the world, an international pool superstar, the legend, the magician, Efren Bata Reyes. Today, we are going to look at this very exciting match between Francisco Bustamante and Efren Reyes. We jump now to rock number 13, Bustamante to break.
Power break. Corner ball. Oh, once again scratching him. This time.
Bustamante makes a very powerful break, hits the rock full, but ended up scratching. It was very unlucky for him since two balls went down and the object balls are spread out nicely. Now Efren Reyes will have ball in hand and will have the chance to stretch out the lead even further. As you can see, all balls are in the open and Efren always pick up the simplest layout to run out this rack. A little inside English on the 4 ball to get an angle on the 6 ball next. Now he lands without much angle on the 7, but Efren always know what to do here.
Somewhere around 35, 36 now.
He goes forward with the cue ball with left English, maximizing the angle to get closer to the 9.
There you go, right into your living room, 8-5.
Now Efren leads 8-5 against Bustamante. This is a winner's break format, so Efren will be breaking next.
Sponsors.
Unlike Bustamante, Efren breaks the rack with medium speed, with a little high on the cue ball. Efren got a right break, now Bustamante with a great cut shot on the 1 ball. He also was able to break the clustered balls in the middle of the table. Now everything is in the open with a great probability of a run out. Francisco was born on December 29 of 1963. He is now 40 years of age during this time. He recently won the World Pool Masters in the year 2001 and the ESPN Sudden Death 7-Ball Tournament in 2002. And this year he will be trying a shot on the US Open. But to get to the title, he must beat first his fellow countryman, Efren Reyes. This is the 15th rack, Bustamante breaking. He broke really well and landed with an opening shot on the 1 ball. But position on the 2 is difficult. He was able to putt the 1 ball, but unfortunately, the 8 ball got in the way. Nevertheless, Bustamante went for an aggressive bank on the 2 ball. Now a clean straight shot on the 3 ball, and now he has an open table with no apparent problems at all. A very good decision for Bustamante to always go for the kill and stay aggressive, because he does not want to give Efren too many chances at the table. If he keeps his composure, he has a good chance of beating the magician. Bustamante takes the 15th rack and he is only 1 rack behind Efren. This is the 16th rack. Francisco makes a very powerful break. He made a 3 ball and with a shot on the 1 ball.
He spun it in. came back to the other side.
A delicate cut shot on the one ball and goes across table for the two next.
Draws back, making a combination.
And now every object ball is in the open. Bustamante has a great chance of running this out.
Did I say that no one is
Francisco Bustamante is nicknamed Django after the lead character of the 1966 film of the same name. He is sometimes called Busti, especially in the United States.
what about that? Bustamante
And now the score is even at 8 and Bustamante will break the next rack.
I don't get it.
If Francisco makes a good break here, he can immediately overtake a friend in this rack.
Watch the nine, watch the nine, nine is bad, nine is bad.
Yes, he says,
It's no problem.
bring it on. 500.
Surprisingly, Bustamante makes a golden break, instantly winning him the rack. He goes in front of Efren and he gets a $500 sponsorship bonus.
Certainly brings a smile to the play of final line, doesn't it? Look at the smile on his face.
Bustamante once held the world record for having the most powerful break shot. This is his greatest advantage over the magician, as he breaks very well and very effectively.
And then serves to the front.
We go now to rack number 18, Bustamante to break.
Making the one on the side, and it looks like it should have come up with something.
Bustamante again makes a hard break and makes the one ball on the side pocket.
From contact to 7, the two's got to end up on the bottom cushion somewhere.
Bustamante decides to play an easy save on the two ball. He tried to hide it behind the red ball.
Good call, Jim.
But Efren was able to nip the two ball and makes a good counter save. A very good attempt by Francisco as he tried to hide the cue ball behind the 9 ball.
Didn't hook
This is going to be a difficult shot for Efren, considering the distance.
four, pushes over this way behind the 4. That's just the way he plays. Whoa, he really did.
An excellent thin on the two ball goes around 3 cushions for another great counter save. This is going to be a great tactical exchange of safety plays.
But our focus is with Reyes.
But this time, Bustamante misjudged the speed and left a shot on the two ball for Efren.
But nice congestion out there. Nothing on the cushion.
This is a good opportunity for Efren to take control of the match again.
9-9.
If he maintains his composure and run out this rack, the score will be even at 9. And if he breaks well, he might be going to the hill first. Efren Reyes always stands out to any other professional pool players in the world. This is because of his great kick shots and kick save abilities. And now the last 9 ball to win the rack.
9, just that.
Efren takes the 18th rack and he will be breaking next.
He got it, pocketing the ball on the break.
He makes a good break and puts the 1 ball. But the problem is that the 2 ball does not have a pocket again. He might have to play safe for this one. Efren failed to do a safety, but left Bustamante a difficult shot.
Alex Pagulayan.
I kind of like going behind the 5 with the cue ball here.
In response, Bustamante excellently replied a decent counter save by hiding the cue ball behind the 5. This is a very tough position for Efren, but watch what he does here.
Around 5 here. Not hitting it exactly the way that he wanted, but look how fortunate he got.
The magician pulled one of his tricks as he massaged the cue ball and left Bustamante with no pocket for the 2 ball.
Reyes got very fortunate to have done what he did.
In response, Bustamante attempted a safety but failed to do so.
He doesn't want much movement from the 2. That's too much.
In this play, Efren hits the 2 ball thicker than he would like, exposing it to the side pocket. Bustamante managed to pocket the 2 ball with perfect position play for the 3 ball next. If Francisco ran this rack out, he will arrive to the hill first. And on top of that, he will be breaking next for a chance to win this match.
He plays the 9 down.
Bustamante takes the 19th rack, scoring 10-9 against Efren. All he needs to do now is to make a good break.
He breaks the balls. He's probably a favorite to win the match.
An explosive break from Bustamante, putting the 2 and 3 ball, but the problem is that the 1 ball apparently doesn't have a decent pocket. I think there are 3 ways to deal with it. Play an ideal safety play like this one, or play an aggressive bank on the long corner pocket, and lastly a billiard shot on the 7 ball, which is very risky because of the distance involved.
Oh, I don't. What? Believe he
He
did
played
that.
a billiard shot, tried to
I
pocket
don't
the
believe
7.
he did that.
Despite the difficulty of the situation, Bustamante decided for the billiard shot on the 7 ball.
Watch out.
Bustamante took the risk, but was not able to claim the reward.
That. I thought that was the.
And now Efren steals the opportunity and does have an open table. All he needs to do now is to connect the dots for this easy layout.
Now I have the magic 10 of 2, and we'll have.
If Efren runs out this rack, this will be an exciting heel-heel match. And to his advantage, he will be breaking next.
There you go, another hill. Between 2 of the best players to ever come out of the Philippines.
Efren takes the 20th rack, bringing the rival into an epic heel-heel game. The crowd gets more excited as Efren will be breaking the last rack.
Winding it up.
And this is it, the final rack.
Bustamante hoping for a chance.
And Ray is broken a lot harder than he normally breaks.
A very excellent break from the magician as he puts a ball and an opening shot on the 1 ball. This was the break shot Efren was hoping for. Bustamante, on the other hand, could not believe how everything went out of hand for him. Now Efren, as calm and composed as he is, proceeds to run out this open table. Bustamante can do nothing but sit painfully as he watches Efren shoot the remaining balls on the table. Bustamante seems to have stumbled and fell just as he was about to cross the finish line. And now Efren on the last 2 balls to win this long and thrilling match.
Well, if you hit it that pure with that good speed, no problem.
Played beautifully and the concession arrived.
Efren Reyes won this match 11-10 against his fellow compatriot Francisco Bustamante.
But he deserved it, you know, he played well. Some ball he hit and then puts back in the table. I was jumping, you know. Sometimes you break hard and then you never make a ball. It's no problem.
You know, in the beginning, I think I got him. My break is very weak.
Despite this victory, Efren failed to dominate this year's tournament. Shannon Dalton, an American player, won the 9-ball event. And the Filipino Amang Jose Parica won the straight pool division. And an American player, Larry Neville, as the overall champion of the Derby City Classic 2003. Thank you very much for watching and for supporting Efren Reyes TV. If you are a fan of the greatest pool player in the world, the legendary Efren Reyes, then you have every reason to subscribe. And so I will see you in the next video.